Hello everyone, welcome back to my little jungle. Yep, today is the 14th of October and it's past 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Texas. So, it's Tuesday, of course. So, I just wanted to share with you what's going on with my little jungle. Of course, there's some happenings with my orchids and other plants, of course. So, there's a mosquito also. So here we go. We should start here. If you can see, the growth of this one is now getting longer, taller and taller, and that is the Dendrorubium Hawaii Spectacular. So it's a big Alex crossed spectacularly, and my Maxillaria tenuifolia has some growth, but it's so wrinkly. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's so wrinkly. Anyway, it has some new growths right there also, so I don't know. I hope it will survive the winter because I love the flower of the Maxillaria. It smells so yummy. It smells like coconut. So yes, so that's why I love it so much. So here we go, the propagations. Um, the Syngonium albo always tend to die. I don't know why, but it always die. So we will see if it will start to grow a little more. And I repotted this in a more smaller pot. This is the Stanhope. So yeah, there are three growth right here. So this one here, there, and there. So when I was repotting it, I saw some snails, so that's why maybe they're not growing so nice. But anyway, I killed the snails, so I hope it starts to grow now because I want it to grow more. And here we go. I don't know what's happening here, but this one started to turn yellow. Maybe because it's an old tentacles. I call it tentacles. It's a euphorbia. It's so beautiful. Euphorbia. It's a succulent plant. So right there, my string of hearts, I don't know what happened to it. It's so full of that. Now it's just like that much. So I don't know what's gonna go with that. Okay, my dendrobium royal chip right here. I don't see any new growth yet. So normally these start to shoot a growth on fall. So it's now almost fall. It's fall now. So so I am hoping for it to give me some new growth, and also based on my observation, it always gives me flower December to spring. So we will see. Anyway, my dear friends, right here we have these I forgot the name. So let's see the name here. Good thing still has the name. It's Nodosa Griante Skinneri. It seems like the flower sheath is trying to grow. I hope that flower sheath would grow. So that's what's going on with that. My Hoyas are still blooming. So if you can see, there are some buds right here, and now this one here is already blooming. I just done watering. I did not water this morning because I mowed the property, the entire property actually. So that's why I just now I just now water the plants. Anyway, well, this one here doesn't have peduncles yet, so I think it's gonna give us next year. So here, my princess, my Hoya princess. Okay, I think it's done flowering. No, this peduncle here has a little speckles, so I think it's gonna give us a flowers. Anyway, that's the only peduncle I got, I guess, from this one. So we'll see. So here we go. We still have the ball. The half ball. Yeah, it's still flowering. This one's almost done flowering, so it's just gonna drop. Anyway, so that's my rubber wax. This is the princess. And of course, my Hindu, my Hindu rope. So it's doing all right as well. There's a lot of new leaf, a little bit of one see. So anyway, let's move on here. Okay, this one also, the roots are doing so all right. So it's growing nice down there. So I'm so happy with it. Of course, I'm happy whenever my plants are happy. My philodendron Brazil, of course, are doing so great. So yep, it's doing so great, so nice, so healthy. So my propagations here, oh no, it seems like it's dying. Also on my elbow right there, if you can see that little white leaf, yeah, I got a elbow there. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on here. I think my eggplant is going to get ripe. It's turning yellow now. You can see it's got yellowish already. So I'm gonna harvest it as soon as it's ready to harvest, because I would like to have lots and lots of seeds of that for the spring season, so I have seeds to plant. Anyway, my ginger plants right there are already starting to, the leaves turn brown, so that means I am almost about to harvest them as well. My asparagus, I've never harvested, so I am planning to harvest them next spring. I will start harvesting them because next year is gonna be its at least 4th year since I planted them. So that's one of them. I still have some there. So yeah, I think I have 5 pots of that. So anyway, my variegated cassava are doing all right as well. So I'm so happy with those, of course. And here we go, my sage and the chili pepper. I got plenty of grass to to pull from those, and of course my mints right there, my taro, and of course other plants, other one of my variegated cassava right there, and right there my tomatoes. And see, those are tomatoes. So here we go. I got my mints here, and my husband's tree seedling, and I have some spring onions right here that I propagated. It's getting so big. This one is so little. Anyway, I got sage here as well. So let's move here on my calamundine. There's a lot of flowers going on, if you can see there. See, flowers. But look, can you see that? Oh my gosh, we got some. Finally, we got some that got developed. And let's see if there's more. But yeah, even this one here, it start to flower also. So this is the one right here, the one that I air layered, and it's already flowering too. See, got flowers. All right, so we have more here, calamundine, and look at this one. It has a fruit, and right next to it has a flower. So there's one here as well. See that little nubbin light right there? Oops. And there's more. So I thought I lost all of them, but here we go. We have some. I hope to harvest some of that maybe next month or a couple months from now. So I'm so excited, you know. Here we go. We got plenty right there too. So I'm so excited with them. Anyway, let's move here on my orchids. I'm sorry, I'm turning so fast. So there's nothing new from my succulents. They're still doing all right. And of course, my epidendrum are also doing right. See, those has those are new growth. Yeah, we got new cane growing, and the roots are doing all right as well. It has a lot of keiki too. So right there, got keiki, and there's one keiki coming up here. Keiki means baby, all right. So here's the other one. This one now is so full of keiki. See, there's a lot of keikis. It's not the season for planting them, so that's why I am not disturbing them. So this one here already has roots. So on spring, maybe I'm going to do something with it. But here we go. There's more. Let's put them inside the cage that way. All right. So yeah, they're doing all right. My monstera, I removed some of the leaves right there because it's already has a yellow speckles of yellow, so that's why it's already mature and ready to get brown, so that's why I pull it. And here's the other one, monstera, and I also removed some of the old leaves. So but it gave me this beautiful leaf right here. See how big the leaf see that? That is so huge. See, my hand's just right here. So that's how huge. So we have that big monstera right there. And we have this one here, the monstera thigh constellation. It gave me this new leaf right here as well. It's getting big as well. If you can see, that's my hand, and that's the whole leaves of that. So I am going to remove these two leaves here because if you can see, it's already has that, so that way there's more here. It's getting yellow. If I remove that, the nutrients we're gonna go through the new ones, the new unfurled ones. So yeah, I keep rambling because I'm trying to make the video a little shorter than normal, because I always have a long video. Anyway, I would like to share with you this one here. It seems like it's doing nice as well. So that is my red emperor prince, the dendrobium, the one that I repotted last week. So that one there has nothing to show yet, but this one here, my dear friend, look, those roots, they're just doing so great. Yeah, so I'm so glad I repotted it right away. I mean, I mounted it already because when the winter comes, it already established it right there. Same thing with this one. See, the roots is getting longer and longer, and the new growth there is also doing great now. And my Vanda has a new leaf growing and it's also doing so great right there. So I am so glad they're doing so nice. This one though, there's nothing in there anymore. So this is the Lodimaniana crosssib. So yeah, that's a new growth there. I thought it's gonna give us a flower, but it seems like nothing's gonna happen. But it's doing all right. So like I said, next spring all of my callias are going to be mounted. And here we go, my Phalaenopsis tetraspis C1 has a growth right there, if you can see there. Yep, that's a growth. And I don't know what's this knob in there. Maybe it's a root coming up. And of course my celeriana is doing great as well. So the very new leaf, a little bit, excuse me, a little bit smaller than the previous ones. That's because I mounted them, so I disturb their roots, so that's why. But anyway, the roots is trying to grab the mount. But this one here though, this is the Speciosa Purple Mountain. It seems like it's gonna die, so there's nothing to hope with that anymore. Alright, let's move right here with my BLC David Matsura Paradise. I think it was 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I was wandering right here, checking on them one by one, and boom, I found that it has a flower buds. And this one though, it's still green yesterday, but today I don't know what happened, it turns yellow. That means it's blasting, so I still don't know if it's a blast or what. So but these two buds right there is still doing all right, so we will see what's going on with this one. I am going to update y'all with this one with the flower buds, because that's the first time I've seen of these buds doing that way. So anyway, let's move on to my Phalaenopsis J Ho girl, pink girl. The keikis has a lot of roots. If you can see, the first keiki right there is so mature already, and it has a lot of roots. And the second one, it also matured already, but it only has at least 4. Yeah, there's only 4 roots right there, but this one has plenty. It got 2, 4, 6. It got 6. It has 6 what do you call that, roots. Anyway, yeah, I tried to check this and look the mother plant if it has a roots, and yes, there's one nubbin that I've seen a few days ago, so I'm not going to disturb it yet because I wanted to get stabilized first before I disturb it. So anyway, this is my hibiki, and all of these are keikis actually. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keikis from that cane. So it's actually a propagation already because the mother plant died. So this is a propagation. And this is a mini Phalaenopsis. There's 3 plants in that pot. It is mounted in, yeah, it's mounted on a no, it's not lava rock, it's river rock. Yeah, and then I put a Spanish moss. So that's what's going on with that. So here we go, here with my Dendrobium Roy Tokunaga spots sericii. I have 2 growth. One of them is doing so great. There's one there, that's a new one, and we have another one right here. So I only got 2 new growth from this one because the other one right here was eaten with the snails. So that's what happened there. So we have this one here. I thought I'm gonna have a flower spike from this one, but this is the Encyclia Rio Clarence. It's one of them, and yeah, it's doing so well. You see those roots? See those roots? Yeah. So I am not expecting for this anymore to give me flower this time. Maybe next year it will. But anyway, we have a lot of other orchids right there. So we have that one. This one here is Anosmum alba. It's a propagation. It's a keiki of the mother one. The mother plant is right here. So I have here a mentor, dendrobium mentor. This here semi-alba, and the alba is right here. So because in this pot I have 3 different anosmums, so that's why this one here, oh no, this is the alba. So what is the one right here if that's not the alba? Oh, this is the anosmum lao. So I got lao here and the alba is this one. So, and it has another cake right here for me to propagate next year. So anyway, those orchids there are all propagations, so they're all doing all right except for the mini phalaenopsis there. It's, I don't know, I think it's gonna die. Anyway, my I forgot the name. All right, let's see if I remember. It's the Grammatophyllum scriptum. I forgot, but it's a Grammatophyllum. So we have the Dendrobium love memory phase. All right, it's doing all right. We have here another same memory phase. It's also doing all right. This here is a keiki. So this one is the Kuranda Classic. So there's no growth at the bottom, but it has a lot of keikis. So we will see what's gonna happen with them. Anyway, I got those. I never clean my spider plant because it's too far from me. I can't reach it. Anyway, this here my Oncidium caratante Los Robles, it's still alive. Oops, sorry. It's still alive, but this one here, it's dead already. So we got this here, my Brastachia chicoensis. It's still alive also, but it's degrading already. So these Cattleyas, I got Cattleyas there, Cattleyas there. So they're doing all right. So we have here, we still have the Bertonia Shelob still has a flower, so we will move to that place. We have a propagation of that. I forgot the name of those. I think this is one of the that one there, the first one that I've shown you. And there's another one here, it's propagation, but they're not doing all right. So I also have this here, my philodendron pink princess. Yeah, it's doing great right here, of course. I love the leaves because look how beautiful the leaves are. It's so pretty. See? So I got this ZZ plant. I think this is the Reuben, and this is, I forgot the variety name of this one, but it's a color green one. And I have this caladium right there. It's done, but it's gonna be growing again next spring. So I have that plant there. So yeah, there's some plants that I can't show you because it's too far from me. Anyway, we have here the other epidendrum. The 2 epidendrums are right here, and my philodendron I forgot, Birkins. This is the Birkins. And we got a Zingonium right here and a snake plant. So I have a propagation of my snake plants. So here we go. This one, I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is the one that has a flower sheath, flower spike. So I hope that don't die on me like what happened to the other one. So Yeah, it's doing all right. This is the morning glory. If you remember, I love my morning glory so much. So this one here is the Bertha Chong Blue Violeta. Um, the new growth is now growing nice. It's getting bigger and bigger. So we have this one here. It's growing nice. I can see new growth from this one. This is the Gilded Tower Mystic Maze. So I can see a new growth right here. I'm so scared to touch it actually. So here we go. There's the new growth right there. Yeah, I'm always so scared to touch these Oncidiums because I have no luck of growing them. So anyway, this one here is the Yellow Bird BC Richard Muller Nudosa. So it has two new growth, this one and this one here. So the Dendrobium Hankookii is still doing all right, if you can see, but I haven't seen the growth that I've told y'all that was there. So I am scared to look at it again because they really don't want to be disturbed all the time. So this here, the Dendrobium yaya, still has the three beautiful flowers and they're so beautiful. Yep, I love them so much. Let's put some okay, I don't know how to do it. I would like to put a flash, but I don't know, it's not working right now. So alright, we have here the Anosmum Super White, Dendrobium Anosmum Super White. If you remember, this drape last week already, and look, the leaves are starting to turn brown. It's gonna drop, and then when it's done dropping, it's going to start to give a flower buds. So we have three matured cane right here that's going to give us a flowers next season, if not winter, spring. Anyway, so this one here, the one where I trimmed off the one of the growth because it started to turn black. It has a black rot. It has a new growth right there. So it is doing all right as well, and I can see another growth right here. I think that's a what, root? I don't know, maybe it's a root, but here we go. Let's move on here. Ta-da! 3 days ago when I was checking them, I found this has a flower spike, and it's now getting longer and longer. This is the key lime stars. So yeah, it's gonna give us some flowers. This one though, it seems like it also has a flower sheath, but for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. Something bad happened with it, so I think it's not gonna go through. Anyway, this is my polka dot, the Francis Fox Sunspots polka dot TB Sinis. TB Sinis. All right. These names are so crazy. Yeah, this one is also my BCU Tung Star number 1. It has a big one here, growth, new growth, and it doesn't have anything yet, but as soon as it got something, I will surely gonna be doing a video so I can share it with y'all. But this one, the new growth is a little bit not so good. And this is my, where is your name? The name is missing. Oh no, what happened to your name? Oh, the name is right here. I thought I lost again. But anyway, here's the name. This is the Sinian Pink Doll, BM Toga. So yeah, I hope that would start feeling better because it's a beautiful one. It has a beautiful flower. Anyway, so this is the Bertonia, and it seems like the second flower is about to drop, so we have at least 4 more to enjoy. So anyway, that's the only one that has a flower here. The 3 Oncidiums has growth but no flower spike. Anyway, this is the one that I repotted right here, and those roots are doing so beautiful. So I am so happy with those. And of course, this one here, there's a lot of new roots growing. I hope there's no snails anymore, because see, that was eaten with the snail. So that little knob in there turned brown. Yeah, that's supposed to be a new growth there, but the snail found it and ate it. So anyway, this is the keiki, and it already has 2 growths, and there's another one. You see that green knob in there? It's about to give us a right there, a new growth. This is actually a flower spike, and then I trim it right there when it turned brown, but it stayed green, and then all of a sudden I've seen this one growing. So I am so happy when I saw that there's something growing right there. I'm like jumping with joy. So anyway, this here is a growth from this one, and we have a small growth. If you can see that little growth there, that's a new growth, but yeah, it's just a tiny growth. I don't know why it's so tiny though, but I am already happy with it because it's a new growth. What else can I ask for that? And I moved this right here because it's getting so unruly. So I move this right here. There's nothing going on right now, so I'm not sure what I'm going to show with you about that. But this is my Orantiaca, Colocatleya Chantilly Lace Twinkle. There's nothing flower spike or what right there. But this here, my dear friend, the propagation. Ta-da! See that? And there's another one trying to pop right there. It's another growth from the keiki itself. So, and we have this one here, the Copper Queen, Ruby Copper Queen, RLC Tachi Ayo cross with Richard Muller. So the plant is right there at the bottom. Yeah, but it has a growth right there. This is the new growth right here, but it doesn't have something yet. As soon as it gets something, I will definitely going to share it with you. But there's another one growth right there. If you can see this one here, that's another growth from that one. So that means that is doing so great. Anyway, let's move on here. So this is the Dendrorubium Lori Mortimer SNW. Finally, it still has the growth. It's still growing, so still nice, huh? Hey kitty, I gave you food. Go get your food. Yeah, there. See that cat. Go get. You got food there. Come on. There you go. So, yeah, he's calling, asking for food. Anyway, so let's move on here. Yeah, I forgot again the name of this one. We already identified this one, and a Nodosa Dobson, Mary Dobson. So it dropped the flower here. This one here, for whatever reason, it blasted. So we have this one here still, but it's almost done now. So I'm still waiting for the other ones to give us flowers, but I don't see anything yet other than those. So it's all right as long as they have a new roots. That's good for me. But here we go. Ta-da! We have two spikes from this baby here. This is the Nidosa Seb Lucky Sweetheart. Look, the flower spike is getting longer and longer each day. Now it has a flower buds forming. Same thing with this one. This is a little bit smaller though, but still, look at that. So nice, huh? There's only two so far. This one here looks like there's something there as well, but it's not pushing. It's not pushing yet. So we're just going to watch these two right there. It's growing so nicely. Sorry, I burped. I drink so much water after I mowed, so that's why I keep burping now. Anyway, so yeah, that is so nice there. And this one here, my philodendron, I forgot the name. It's doing so great right here as well. My mini phalaenopsis here though is not doing so well, but still growing. And I have here my Caolea, let's see the name, BLC Solar Flare Paradise. So it's still doing so nice. It's just, I don't know why it's too little. It's not, sorry. I don't know why it's too little though. See, it used to be so big. Caolea, see, these are the old canes. See that? Those are the old ones. So the new growth are just so little. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm happy with it, even though it's so little. It's still growing. As long as they grow, it's not a big deal on me. And here we go. This is the other. There's something wrong, I guess. It's dying. This one is dead already. So anyway, but we have a new growth right here growing. Let's do this way. Face this way. So this is a big keiki from that. And this one is a growth from here and there. So I don't know what's wrong. The roots are now turning brown. They used to be nice roots when I put it right there. Anyway, okay, let's move here. So this is the New Hope Mini, and if you remember, I've shown you these here, there. Yeah, it's a keiki, I guess. And we got this one growth right there, and yeah, it's doing all right. And now the Inobi here, we got 3 flower buds. So still buds. Anyway, so we got there. This here, the Colivola Golmanii. Nothing new. Oh, there's new growths. New growth. So this is the Debbie Mellow Zygopetalum. There's nothing special to show yet, but it's growing nice. So here we go. That's the other Rio Clarins. I don't remember if that's a Rio Clarins though. Let's see. Let's turn the name. See. Oh, it's Encyclia Cordillera. And we have that there. So they're doing all right here. Anyway, so we got a propagation of the epidendrum right here. See, and of course there as well, we got some right there. So they're doing all right there. Anyway, it's now 40 minutes, my dear friends. I would like to show you the other plants I got, but we don't have any time anymore. I don't want to make a 1-hour video, so I think we're just going to stop right here. Maybe I'm just going to show you the plants on my next video. So thank you so much everyone for watching my video. I also would like to thank my channel members and of course my subscribers, and if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. That way I have more subscribers. And if you would like to join my join button to be my member in this channel, help me more, it will be so appreciated. Thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.